This is One on One. We're joined by Samer Hanini, who is the principal of the Hanini Group. How you doing?
Been good.
You're doing important work. The Hanini Group is?
We are we're local developers in downtown Newark. We've been here for a while. I'm actually a graduate.
Who's we, two brothers?
Me and my brother. We're partners.
And you graduated from this place?
Yeah, it all started here, NJIT. I did my undergrad in architecture and I mastered in planning.
So why is it that of all the places you could be developing, you picked Newark, New Jersey?
Well, like I said, it started here, and I think going through the School of Architecture, you do a lot of case studies, and we were always pitched these projects in Newark. So they would literally throw these things at us, and you'd look at them for months at a time. And I think because of all that time and experience, it kind of shined a light on the value of Newark. What's here. The history is unbelievable. You just walk around. I'm a huge history guy, and
350-year anniversary
next year,
in 2016.
Next year, right. Yeah. So you walk around the streets of Newark, and you just look up, and the buildings that are here are unbelievable. And with school and this, we figured this is the place we want to start, and we did our first project. Bought it actually off of a city auction off the city of Newark.
Get out of
That's
here.
how we started.
You went to one of those city auctions?
I did.
All right, I got to ask you, how much?
$315,000.
300. Where was it?
It was on Washington and Market Street. We actually bought it without entering the building.
How did you know what was there?
It had good bones. We felt the location was great.
Hold on, back up. It had good bones. What do I look like? I would know what good bones.
When you go to auction, I'll let you know how it works out.
But you sense that it had what it needed in terms of the infrastructure?
Newark, what I learned in school, I realized that any asset in Newark is valuable because of its location. And Newark, as far as infrastructure, trains, airport, seaport, the rails, the universities, you have 40,000 students that come here. The value is here. You just have to find just got to kind of go for it.
Yeah, let's talk about one of the particularly interesting projects, Hotel Indigo. We're going to show some pictures, some visuals. Describe it. It's a really great project.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous building. It's a good-looking building built in 1912 by a very famous American architect.
What was it?
Cass Gilbert. It was built by Cass Gilbert. It was a National Bank building.
It was a National Bank building.
Yeah. So the same location, they actually had their original headquarters. They knocked the headquarters down, and then they built this tower. So finished in 1912. We were told it's the tallest building in New Jersey when it was built.
Wow.
And it sat vacant, when we got it, it sat vacant for about 30 years. And that's kind of like the story of the buildings in Newark. Beautiful building to sit around. And another one we bought on auction, that was through the insurance commission. And we decided we wanted to make it into a hotel.
Describe Hotel Indigo. What is it? What kind of hotel?
So it's a boutique style hotel. It's run by IHG, Intercontinental Hotels, one of the largest hotel franchise in the world. And this is their boutique model. We chose Indigo because it allowed you to be flexible with the design, and the building kind of lent itself to be a boutique style hotel. If you look at it, it's a gorgeous, tall, slender building, has a lot of character. We felt that would be the best fit for the building.
But you're also very aware of the importance of jobs. My understanding is you've worked with some folks to make sure that some of these jobs go to Newarkers. How do you do that?
So one of the most important things as developers, at a company level, we feel we have to always work with the community. And the Hotel Indigo gave us that opportunity. Working with the city Department of Labor, we set up a hospitality training program. So it allowed us to take local Newarkers, put them through a program through Essex County College, which trained them in the hospitality business. So when we were done with the project, on the operations level, we were able to hire those, and they're fully trained through a state agency. And at the end of the day, when we finished the project, we ended up hiring 140 people.
140 people?
140 people. 90% of them local Newark
Wow.
people. Yeah.
And are you involved in the Haynes project at all?
We are.
And tell folks why that's important. The Haynes building, empty for about how long?
30, 40 years.
30, 40 years.
And Haynes, for those who don't know, was the Neiman Marcus of their time.
It was.
It was in the heyday.
Before your time, not before mine. I was a kid. I always say the 27 bus from my neighborhood, from Highland Avenue in Newark in the northern section of the city. You jump on the 27 bus, you go downtown, you get off the Haynes building.
Gorgeous
It was
building.
unbelievable.
And what we're doing, which I'm very proud of, is, I don't know if you recall, but there was this magnificent skylight in the center of the building.
I don't remember
was on
that.
the fourth floor. It was actually, at one time it was covered because of some issues, but we're going to actually preserve it. So we took the skylight off of the fourth floor, dropped it to the second floor, so any of the shoppers that come through the Haynes are going to be able to experience the same skylight that people experience.
What's it going to be?
We have Whole Foods.
Yeah, the Whole Foods thing is
has
big.
the half of the first floor. We have Rutgers is putting some of their arts programs in the building. And then we also have over 160 apartments and parking. So
The apartments.
very tall, some of them are 15 to 20 foot ceilings. Some of them have mezzanines with some loft units, really grand spaces. That tied with the actual atrium is going to be beautiful. I mean, we're very
How excited
excited.
are you about the future of the city?
Newark, I mean, you feel it now. You go down Halsey Street, now that Prue finished their tower, you have all these new boutique stores opening up. You're feeling the energy. A lot more developers are coming to town. I'm excited to see I feel Newark is starting, that turn, we're feeling it. And over the next few years, you're going to see some more things sprout out. And
You live here, you work here?
I live here. I live right on Market and Raymond Boulevard. I work 2 blocks away. I graduated from NJIT, so I'm
You're
very
a Newarker.
Newark-centric.
That's great, man. Listen,
Yeah.
this series is called Newark at a Crossroads, and I'm thinking with people like yourself, young people like yourself, all in, invested, it's a good thing. Congratulations and thank you. Keep it up.
Thank you. We're excited.
Samer Hanini, who is with his brother, principal in the Hanini Group. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Stay right there. We'll be right back right after this from NJIT. That's good stuff.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato at NJIT has been provided by NJIT, the Fidelco Group, Barnabas Health, Prudential Financial's Global Communications Department, TD Bank, Verizon Communications, and by PSE&G. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato at NJIT has been produced in cooperation with FiOS One News.